y'all. So I'm about to react to this video called I'm Accused of Faking My Tourette's. Yeah, I guess the title is self-explanatory. So let me go ahead and get right into it.
Faking my Tourette's. Sometimes there's things I say
take your tops off.
that I'm just like, I'd never say that. I'd never say that if it was me.
Who said that?
She has been told that she's possessed.
There are of course going to be loads of people that don't believe me or think that I'm faking it for some sort of attention. But there's kind of a point where you don't need to care what other people say.
So we start with what I hope to be an easy one. Which, could you introduce yourself?
My name's Nicole and I'm 14 and I have Tourette syndrome. Before my tics started, I had a life like every other 13-year-old. Life is so much more different than what it was. Sometimes I can't do certain things, but I try not to think about it. There's certain moments where you can be really scared because you have no idea what's going to happen, you have no idea when it's going to happen because it comes out the blue, you just never know.
Oh no.
Someone is taking over my body, so I can't control what I say or what I do. So I started to develop tics about 16 months ago.
And it was literally overnight, the week of her birthday, and it just progressively got worse. I was worried because I didn't know what it was.
When it first started, I was really confused because I never really knew what Tourette's was to start with. It's like if you shake a can of pop and when you pop it open it fizzes up. That is pretty much what it feels like. If you hold in all your tics, you can get pains in your chest. I think the first thing that people think when they think of Tourette's is swearing.
It's the end of the world!
And that's not the whole thing, it's physical as well. At the start it was just neck and hand movements, now it's just everything. Sometimes it's my hair, sometimes I literally grab my hair and try to rip it out. So I try and put stuff in front of me to block me from hurting myself.
I didn't realise that's what Tourette's was. I just was like, well, she can't help herself doing it.
Sometimes there's things I say that I'm just like, I'd never say that.
Don't stare at me, you spoiled. Who said that?
I'd never say that if it was me.
One of the first ones that she came out with was saying she was Madeleine McCann. And that was one of her first tics, and that's a tic that's never gone. The same as the ha-ha, the same as the whistling. There's really rude things that I've said about my friends that they know I would never say to them.
You dirty beggar. It's the being fat for me.
So it's just like the opposite of what I am. I feel just like a second person. I've hurt myself in different ways, like I've punched my chest, scratched on my hands, my head, made my head bleed, grabbed on my hair, tried to rip it out. Punched on my knees, scratched all up my knees.
It can be really, really dangerous and it can be really scary to watch.
Maybe, shall I do this?
The trauma of the Tourette's to her brain is causing her to then have the FND where her hands lock into place, her feet lock into place. FND stands for Functional Neurological Disorder, but it's almost like for Nicole, because of the Tourette's, the FND kicks in as almost like to try and restart her brain, trying to kickstart it from what it's doing.
I'll have a double cheeseburger and some fries.
The one way that me and my family deal with it is by laughing.
No, you're not a flower.
I'd find it really funny.
No, that's not how they do it.
But everyone else will laugh about it as well, so that's kind of the way that we deal with it.
That Indian lady.
Brilliant.
I mean, she can come out with some really hilarious stuff.
I don't even like.
Brilliant.
I decided to post about my Tourette's one day and kind of went from there.
It's too quick!
I think the first time I started posting it, I got a lot of support. And of course, trolls are going to be there. There are of course going to be loads of people that don't believe me or think that I'm faking it for some sort of attention.
Guys, can you start again?
but there's kind of a point where you don't need to care what other people say. So if they want to believe that I'm faking it, okay, that's fine. There's been loads of people that have texted me saying thank you so much for making me feel more comfortable with my Tourette's. So it's nice that we can all talk about it.
The main reason was going on and trying to build awareness, and I kind of wanted to give people the reality of what Tourette's was and share that actually it's not just swearing. Even if I reached out to one person, I just wanted to let them realise that that's what it was, so that if she did get seen somewhere and she was ticking, she wouldn't be judged for it.
Today I'll be going to a dance class. It helps my tics, and when I hear the music and move my body, I feel free.
I'm aware that Nicole has tics, however, I haven't really noticed any while she's at dancing. I think Nicole forgets because she's concentrating and she's having fun while she's dancing.
While I'm focusing on something,
She's just able to be herself. God, I'm getting emotional about it.
that can't stop my tics.
She's just able to be happy without having the Tourette's. It's just lovely to be able to see her be herself and not have to worry or think or feel anything because she's concentrating so much. She can just be Nicole. Sorry. There's a lot more to having Tourette's than just a few tics.
The one thing I'd want people to know is that you don't need to tick 24/7 to have Tourette's. I think that's the one thing that people believe. Like, there's some days where I do not tick whatsoever, and there's some days where I tick all the time.
My hopes for the future is that my tics get better, or they slowly go away, or there's a cure found, hopefully. But if not, then just get on with it, really. You know, it's just something that's part of me now.
Oh, that was so sweet. Well, let's see. Nicole, I can't even imagine how that is because I've had tics from a young age. Hold on. That was one of mine just now. See, I'm getting more comfortable. I'll let y'all see it and hear it. But yeah, I've had tics since I was like, I'll say around like age 5 or 6. So just to, if I would have had my Tourette start like whenever I was, you know, older, like in my teenage years, I can imagine how I would deal with it, because Tourette's can be very difficult to handle and it could be very annoying. And I can imagine how she felt, like not knowing, you know, what that was, or, you know, what's going on with her body. I would have thought that I was going crazy. So I'm just so happy that you have a family who understands and who actually, like you said, you guys joke about it. I think that's amazing. They don't make you feel awkward. They don't make you feel wrong for it, or because I know in my community, a lot of people aren't understanding. Like, I think that's why I wasn't so open with it, because, oh, sorry, I just got, that wasn't a tick. I just got an email. But yeah, like some people will actually sit there and call you the R word. The R word, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say it, you know, for having tics. So that's why I wasn't so open to it. Yeah, that's amazing how you're just, you know, able to embrace it. You know, what you said about you don't need to tick 24 hours, that is very, very true. I tick most of the day, but it's not like big tics, loud tics all the time. The main tick I do, if you were to live with me, you would know I have Tourette's, because the main tick I do right now that other people can hear is that. So yeah, yeah, you don't need to tick 24 hours just to have Tourette's, and your ticks don't have to be this, you know, this huge thing that catches people's attention. My baby just woke up. Hey, mama. I'm gonna make this quick. I'm sorry that people think that you're faking your Tourette's. You know, it's trolls online. It sucks, but I could tell you don't really give a fuck, and I admire that. So, hey, baby, I'm about to get to you. And y'all, my baby is 6 months old, so I just cussed. She don't understand me, okay? Trust me, my language is gonna get better once she's able to talk. Or I need to start working on it now. But yeah, she's not that old. Okay, stinker. Hold on. I have her here. But yes, oh, and this is something else I wanted to address. Yeah, I've had Tourette's and I've had tics for so long. Just the things that I deal with on a daily basis, I don't realize that that's what I'm going through. So this right here, that at times, well, a lot of the times causes me to get many headaches because I'm tensing my neck so hard and I'm jerking it so hard that yeah, it causes me to get a headache because that deals with your spine and stuff, and you know, all the nerves in your neck, all that shit could cause you to get a headache. So sometimes I do deal with miniature headaches, and then they go away once I take medicine, of course. And another way that I'm able, another reason why you guys may not see me tick or hear me tick is because y'all know that tick I just did. So the main thing I realized is that I just need to satisfy that urge to feel that vibration in my throat whenever I make that grunt noise. So sometimes I might go like this. Y'all saw that? And it's almost like I'm doing the tick, but I'm not making no noise. And it does satisfy that urge while I'm in public or while I'm doing something that, you know, I don't want to tick, or like whenever I'm around somebody who I don't want to hear that. Yeah, that satisfies that urge, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I just wanted to address that. And thank you so much. I didn't have many subscribers, but Ticking Together, she posted my video on her channel, and that gathered me a lot of subscribers. And I love you guys' support, and I love that y'all love my videos, and just I'm happy that, you know, I could be entertaining for y'all. I'm going to make more, trust me. So, and I just also wanted to say this as well. I will be talking about my Tourette's on this channel, but I also want to speak about other things and do other things. I love to cook. I love funny videos. I love scary stories, so I might read scary stories, but I don't know, make it interesting. I love hair and wigs and stuff. I like a bunch of things, so it will not just be my Tourette's that I'm speaking about on. They just put up outside. It won't just be the Tourette's that I'm speaking about. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you all so much. And once again, please be a supporter. Please be a positive impact in this world. And you wake up and you could either choose to be negative or positive. Do your best to be positive, okay? But I love you guys, and yeah, see you next time. Mwah.